Hey Aquarians, welcome to my channel Intuitive Tarot Empath. This is your general reading for June 2017. So before we get started, I just wanted to say a couple things. First of all, I don't think I've ever formally introduced myself to you guys. Hey, I'm Robin. Nice to meet you and welcome to my channel. Second of all, thank you so much for your outpouring of support for this channel since its inception in March. Really amazing. I can't even explain to you how much I appreciate it. It's just really great. Thank you so much for all of your comments, all of your emails, all of your subscriptions, all of your views, everything that you guys have done to come out in support of this channel since March. I am so extraordinarily appreciative of. So with that said, this is your general reading for June 2017. In the event that this does or does not resonate with you, please check out your sun, moon, and or rising signs so that you can get the most information about the energies that are following you throughout June. And like I've said in previous videos, if you've been watching, or even if you haven't, if this is your first one, this could be the last 2 weeks of May, all throughout June, and for the first 2 months of for the first 2 weeks of July. All right, so let's see. I'm going to shuffle the cards with your energies in mind. I'm going to click out of whatever is happening on my screen right now. So I'm going to shuffle the cards with your energy in mind, and then we're going to pull cards to see what is surrounding you in June 2017. All right, so what are the energies surrounding Aquarius June 2017? Energies surrounding Aquarius. Okay, hold on. Aquarius, June 2017. I just need to get my mind right, you know? If you don't want to watch me shuffle, please feel free to fast forward. So, sorry, my mind is all over the place today. All right, Aquarius. But there was something telling me tonight to do this. All right, so Aquarius, June 2017. Aquarius, June 2017. All right, so I think we have 3 more shuffles. And then I'm going to do my usual Celtic cross spread so that we can get as much information for the month of June as physically possible. All right, so one more. Aquarius, June 20. Yeah, there we go. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to split the deck into 3. All right, so here we go. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, the 7 of Cups, the 2 of Wands in reverse, the 4 of Cups in reverse, the 3 of Wands in reverse. Oh, Aquarius, the 2 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. All right, so Aquarians, wow, this is fantastic. This is really, really, really fantastic. The month of June sees you charging into the future, excited, passionate about new ventures, concerning relationships. It can also be about work. But whatever is happening in your life, you're charging into the future, and it's new, and it's exciting, and it's positive, and it's all about the future, forward moving, forward thinking, forward being. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. So this is seeing you coming out of a period of time where you have been overthinking something, or something has been on your mind that's been causing you a lot of worry and concern. It's been keeping you up at night. It's been really weighing on you mentally, and it's been causing you a lot of anguish, but you're coming into a period of time where you're getting over it. You're done with it. In fact, the card underneath is the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and this is talking about whatever it is that's causing you so much mental anguish, you're no longer concerning yourself with in the way that you had before. I think that this is something concerning something that you've been working on really hard. So it could either be a relationship that you've been putting a lot of yourself into, or it could be a work situation that you've been, working overtime, being super diligent about. But either way, this situation, whether it's love or work, has been weighing on you heavily, and you've come into a period of time where, sorry for saying it this way, but like you give zero fucks. Like you are done giving it as much of your attention, mental energy, physical energy as you have been, and so you're ready to move forward. And what's great is that underneath you have the Chariot, which, coming into June, the end of June is the sign of Cancer, and the Chariot is the Cancer card. So this really sees you no longer allowing the things that have been causing you mental anguish to weigh upon you in the way that they have been. They're no longer causing you burdens in the way that they have been, and you're really getting control. Especially, I want to say, like, because this is the Cancer card, it could be more toward the end of June and the beginning of July, where you are coming out of the dark. Like, you're really coming out of a place of working hard, of mental anguish. You're coming to a place where you are really pulling it together. You are really taking control of the things in your life that you may have felt as though you didn't have control over. And what's interesting is that you see the dark and light lions on the bottom of the card, and what you have here is the light and the dark. So I think that Aquarians are really really harnessing and taking control of the light and the dark in their lives. They're really learning how to balance the things that are good with the things that might cause them, stress. Oh my goodness, excuse me, I've been drinking so much water. Okay, anyway, you're really getting control of the things that are causing you so much stress and anguish, but you're also learning balance. You're learning how to balance these two things with one another, but you're also, June is about control. The things, like, that's what I keep getting. The things that you feel like you haven't had control over, you're going to have control over in June. Whether that is, the end of June, beginning of July, you're going to be working on this all throughout, the first 2 weeks of June, getting things in control. That's your mission. Because here you have the King of Pentacles. So like I said, this could be about work. This could also be about a specific person. So if it's about a person, it's about a domineering person, perhaps somebody who is kind of cool. You'll notice that the way that the King of Pentacles in the reading is looking, he's looking toward the left. He's looking toward the past, and he's kind of dismissive. So if there's a person in your life who's kind of domineering and dismissive and is causing you anguish, I think that you are going to make the choice to walk away from this person, because what you have covering or crossing the King of Pentacles is the Seven of Cups. And so I think that what's happening in June is that you have to make a choice. And I think that perhaps you haven't made the choice yet because there's a fear of what you would lose if you make the wrong choice. So if it's walking away from this King of Pentacles, this domineering personality, perhaps somebody who you're tied to financially. So this could also be a job. This could be a person that you're tied to financially. This could be, a husband, a wife. Somebody who's exhibiting domineering qualities and who's perhaps weighing you down emotionally. There's some sort of burden that's associated with this person. Like, it's just too much for you to bear at this point. But I think that June is about you making choices, or at least the beginning of June. As you're entering June, you're making choices involving somebody who you're emotionally connected to, and you're afraid of making the wrong decision. That's what the Seven of Pentacles says. And also, it's the Seven of Cups, excuse me. And also, sevens are about contracts, so marriages, friends and enemies, that kind of thing. So this could very well be somebody that you're married to, that in the month of June, you're wondering, like, what choice do I have to make concerning this person? And it could be something about the work that you're doing in the world. It could be something about decisions that you have to make regarding this person in terms of endeavors that you're passionate about. So let's get into it, because Pentacles are about the money you make and Wands are about the work you do. So you have underneath you is the Two of Wands. So here you are putting yourself out in the world, finding things that you're passionate about. You're no longer standing, you know, I look at this as in upright. It's like you're standing on the porch and you have all of these things that you want to do with your life, but you're not doing them because you're too afraid to move forward. But I think that you've come into a period of time where you're really ready to move forward, where you're really ready to step off the porch. You're really ready to live your life. And I think that you're ready to do it passionately. You're ready to do it in a way that's meaningful to other people. You really hold the world in your hand. And also, this is about communication. So I think that perhaps you've been in communication with other people who are just as passionate with you about things that matter to you. So like whatever it is that you're passionate about, you've really, I want to say that you've connected with a lot of people who feel the same way that you do about a certain topic that means the world to you. And this is something that either you can make money through, but with the Wands, it's really just about passion. It doesn't have to be about money. So it really is about you putting yourself out there, doing the things that you're passionate about, and you're finding that you're bringing in, like, you really tapping into that energy is manifesting things. So like you put yourself out into the world, you do all these things that you're passionate about, and through that you're meeting new people, or you're making money, or you're starting a business and you're reaping the benefits, you're seeing the rewards. Like things are starting to come back to you and you're seeing that, and it's wonderful. You're seeing, like, what's great about this is that I say that you're seeing these new opportunities, you're reaping the benefits of these rewards. Like you're putting yourself out there and you're putting your ships out there, and now you're seeing them come back in. But then there's this person who might not necessarily agree with what it is that you're doing. There's somebody who has a much more grounded energy. And what's interesting is that, like, if you're in relationship with an earth sign currently, that's what King of Pentacles is about, earth signs, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And if you're in relationship with an earth sign who is extraordinarily logical, who is very grounded, who, you know, Aquarians especially are very, you know, daydreamy. What's the most idealistic way of, like, I want everybody to come together. I want everybody to love one another. And so if you're finding ways to bring people together in an airy kind of Neptunian, daydreamy kind of way, and you're with an earth sign, the earth sign might not understand. And so you are caused anguish by their lack of communication or their misunderstanding with your kind of idealistic sentiment, because, you know, you're kind of coming from a place of emotion. And so I think that you have independently, like, put things out in the world. You're seeing the gains on what it is that you've put out into the world. And now here it is. The advice card is, if this person has been causing you some sort of anxiety or some sort of worry, or has maybe said things to you that have given you cause for concern, like hasn't supported you in the way that they should be supporting you, this card is saying, keep looking forward. Keep seeing the opportunities that are in front of you. Don't look at what it is that you've lost. Don't look at what it is that, don't look at the past. Focus on the new opportunities that are ahead of you, because those are beneficial, and they're beneficial concerning your home, because I think that you're more forward thinking than whoever this person is that's causing you, who's kind of tempering rather your ability to see the bigger picture. I think that that's what the 3 and the 2 of Wands are saying, is that you really see a bigger picture. You really see how what it is that you're doing is going to affect the world in a big way. And I think it has something to do with emotions. something that you're super passionate about, something that you're emotionally invested in. And so if this person is coming into the picture and saying, oh, that's stupid, you shouldn't do that, this card is saying don't listen to that person, because what that person doesn't see is that the work that you're doing is going to benefit your home. Because fours, this is the Four of Cups, fours in astrology are all about the home. So know that it's for your home's best interest to keep seeing the bigger picture, to keep seeing the reason why you're doing the things that you're doing, why you're passionate about the things that you love. So never lose sight of what it is that never lose sight of why it is you started doing something. Because what you have in the near future is the Two of Cups. You're going to be back in harmonious alignment with whoever this person is, that may or may not be causing you anguish. I'm getting the feeling that this could also be, and I know that we've talked about this before, this could also be the entrance of a mentor in your life. This could also be that you reached out to a mentor and now the mentor has gotten back to you about something. But this could also very well be that communication between you and this King of Pentacles energy is once again open again. That's a lot of agains in the same sentence. I apologize. But this is also about like you and this person in your life communicating in a more fluid manner, getting back to your soulmate roots, getting back to your karmic lessons, getting back to your twin flame feelings. But this is kind of like getting through the rough stuff and finding happiness again. So in the near future, there is happiness between you and this other person. But it's like this person isn't gonna get it. You have to be the one to keep the eye on the bigger picture, because you're the person that's going to turn this King of Pentacles around, and it's about you making decisions. It's about you putting your passion out into the world. Okay, so let's see. So I think that you are going to be in communication once again with a lot of people, a lot of different people concerning that with which you are passionate about. This could even be, I'm hearing like this could be about starting a business. Blah, I just bit my tongue. I apologize. I apologize to myself. So this could be about communication back and forth with people concerning the things that you're passionate about. So starting a new business. This could be about communication between you and your partner about, the choices that you're currently making. But either way, this is about messages back and forth with people who you love. And I see a lot of Aquarians this month really embarking on like a passion venture, something that you've been working on for a long time that maybe your partner didn't quite understand. Or it could even be that, we've been talking a lot over the past few months about somebody in a mentoring position coming into your life and teaching you new things about your health and well-being and your overall just mental state and all of that. And I think that June is about you really taking all the things that you've learned, I want to say, and maybe even teaching other people. Like maybe you're even in June in a position of mentorship. But the Eight of Wands sees you really communicating with a lot of different people over the month of June about the things that you're passionate about. And I want to say that it could be with the arts, it could be with spirituality, because you do have a lot of cups here, you do have a lot of wands here, and those are more spiritual kind of energies. The Seven of Pentacles is in your environment, so there is a period of reflection. I think that you are going to be looking back on all of the learning that you've been doing and really assessing how it's going to benefit you and the people that you're trying to help in the future. And it could also be about, like, because you have the Eight of Wands underneath the Seven of Pentacles, this could be about how can I turn my passion into a profit? How can I turn my passion into a money-making endeavor? I've done all of this research, I've done all of this study into it, and now I'm ready to really help other people, but gain, monetarily from it. But not, that sounds kind of bad, but it's not meant to sound bad. And it could also be that this King of Pentacles energy comes in and says, let's turn your passion into a profession. And now you have all of these choices that you have to make. And it's about you seeing the new opportunity in front of you. And also, here's the Two of Cups saying like, yeah, let's make a business deal. So that could very well be what happens in the month of June as well, is that this mentor who you met in May or in April or May could be somebody who you go into business with very easily. And once again, we've talked about this mentor being a soulmate connection. It could also be, like I said before, whoever this person is, in whatever capacity they are, is meant to be in your life to teach you something. And they're still showing up very strongly. And it's this person who is guiding you towards something. You put out into the world that you wanted to do something, and now this person is coming in and saying, okay, so let's do it. So whether this is somebody who's holding you back and that you have to like see the bigger picture for, or whether this is a mentor who is saying, come on, let's do this, it's all going to end up very harmoniously in either scenario. All you have to do is keep the bigger picture in mind, regardless of who this King of Pentacles is. The Queen of Wands in reverse is in the fear and hope position. So I think that the hope is obviously that you will embody this Queen of Wands energy, and the fear is that you won't. I feel like this has to do with artistic endeavors. It has to do with health. I think it has to do with, I really feel like this has to do with the brain and like creativity and like spirituality and all those different aspects, because the Queen of Wands is this very fiery energy. It's a forward moving energy, and it's somebody who is very intuitive, somebody who's in touch with nature, somebody who's very grounded. So I think that you will work harmoniously with this King of Pentacles, since the two of you are in reverse. But I think that this embodies you and what it is that you're really trying to connect with over the month of June, which is just like connecting back to your natural state, connecting back to kind of the core of who it is that you are and what it is that you want. Once again, wands, man, wands, motherfucking man. It's all about passion. It's all about creativity and whatever way that you connect with your creativity, and it's all about intuition. So it's almost like something is coming to you from a place that you don't even, like, I got this idea to do this thing and I don't have any idea where it came from, but I just feel compelled to do it. Like, that's what's following you throughout June, is this feeling of, I'm compelled to make this choice. Go with your gut, Aquarians. That's what this is saying. Go with your gut and keep the bigger picture in mind, because you are charging into the future. This is you, Aquarius, because it's an air sign, and swords are all about air signs. So this is you communicating, this is you communicating clearly. This is you writing clearly. This is you teaching clearly. This is you, like a fire has been lit under your ass. You are ready to move. And this card, in the position that it's in, is future facing. So this is you moving with real enthusiasm and excitement into the future about this new endeavor. And I think this might even be about, it could be about contracts. You could be signing paperwork. This could be about signing paperwork concerning a new business venture. This could even be about moving quickly into the future about a marriage. Like, you meet a King of Pentacles, you were putting out in the world that you wanted one, you finally watch one come back, you see this new opportunity, it's a soulmate connection, you meet them in the near future. That very well could be the case as well. But, this also could very well be that you are starting a new business. You meet up with somebody who you feel like you have a really great working relationship with, and it deals with spirituality and creativity. And, and it could be about your health. It could be just about bettering your health. But this is you moving into the future healthy, happy, sound of mind, clear of thought, ability to really communicate your words strongly. You're really moving into the future with a lot of like enthusiasm and excitement. This is a great everything. This is fantastic. All right, so I'm going to pull 3 of the Lenormand cards for, I really want to do the 2 of Cups, but I feel like that fire energy from that Knight of Swords is really calling to me. So, excuse me. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for that. So let's see. Let us see, Aquarians. All right, so what's going on with that Knight of Swords in reverse? Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. All right, let's see. All right, so 3 more shuffles, and I think we should have what we need to see what it is, the energy surrounding the Knight of Swords in reverse. Because I want to see what it is that you're charging into the future with, what it is that you're so excited about. What are the energies surrounding that specifically? Alright. Because that's you, Aquarius. That's you, you know. You got a fire under your ass. Alright, so here we go. We have, the ring, the letter, the path. And on the bottom we have the flowers. So for some of you Aquarians, this is about an engagement. Like I said before, this could very well be that, you know, you've had a lot of decisions to make. Perhaps there's a lot of different people that you're dating. You manifest it, you put it out into the world, you watch it come back, you see the new opportunity, you meet the soulmate. And this is, you know, if this is about relationships, this is about invitations, this is about engagement, and this is about choices. This is about, perhaps there were 2 different people in your life that you had the choice between, and then you chose one over the other. But once again, this is also about commitment. So if this person is offering you an opportunity, so here is the path, offering you an opportunity, you can go one of 2 ways, offering you an invitation to do something with the interest that you have in the hopes that it will do something for you financially, and then offering you the commitment. So this is all about you moving into the future, signing the contract, whether that's a marriage contract or whether that is a business contract. But some sort of deal, some sort of contract is going to be signed, or you're working towards signing that contract with somebody by the end of June. Oh, goodness. By the end of June, beginning of July. And remember, like, this could also be that you decide to open a business on Etsy. Like, somebody says to you, oh, this is a really good idea, you should do that, and you finally, this is the card that came out, so we're going to take it. Somebody says to you, you should do that, that's a great idea. Or somebody says, like, why, if it's a more domineering personality, it would be like, why aren't you doing that? That's a good idea. You know, that's a good idea. It's stupid that you're not doing it. Or, you know, like we said before, if this is a person who's saying, like, this is a bad idea, don't do it. The point of all of this is that, Aquarians, whatever situation you're currently in, you really need to keep your mind open on the big picture of everything, because you keeping an open mind on what the big picture is going to look like is going to manifest in a lot of happiness, in a lot of let me just read you the card that flipped out. It's the Ten of Abundance, which is the equivalent of the Ten of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So it says on the bottom of the card, heaven has provided so many blessings. Your family members are bonded, and working together. The children are provided for, and a comfortable retirement will one day come along. You've taught your family the grace that comes from knowing right from wrong, and you should be very proud. All right, so in that little book that comes with these very interesting looking cards, let's look for the Ten of Abundance in the book. All right, so this card is about having a joyful and content family life. Great respect and mutual trust develop within your family, and your needs are taken care of. There is financial security and a sense that we're all in this together. You've provided your beloved family members with the kind of quiet grace that comes from knowing right from wrong, and you should be very proud. There is a sense of completion, and you ought to feel very good about it. Your material wealth continues to grow and prosper. In time, you may become restless and wish to pursue something new and exciting, but for now, you're just going to enjoy being happy. Additional meanings of this card: family trees, heirlooms, birthrights, happy endings, a sense of community, wise investments. So whatever it is that you're investing in, if you're investing in the future with a person, or if you're investing in a new business, this is a very positive omen. You are really committing to something that is worth committing to, because financially and emotionally you will find complete and total fulfillment and happiness from this. So if you're questioning whether you're moving in the right direction, the answer is yes, you are. So keep moving forward. Don't stop yourself. Don't let anything stop you, Aquarius, because listen to your gut. Listen to your heart when... Okay, I'm not going to say when he's calling for you, because, like, whatever. He doesn't need to be calling for you. You just need to listen to your gut, okay? So, yeah. So, Aquarians, you have an awesome fucking June ahead of you. So, yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at intuitivetarotempath@gmail.com. If you're interested in a personal reading, please check out my website, intuitivetarotempath.com. I am so excited about what's happening for you for the month of June. And like I said, this can follow you into the first 2 weeks of July. You really have whatever commitment it is that you're worried about making. It's okay. It's positive. It's what you were supposed to be doing. So do it. Don't question it. Just go with it and keep the bigger picture in mind always. All right, Aquarians, I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful June, and I will see you guys in July. Bye. Oh, it's not stopping. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, it's not working.